Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Rob from Heroes Avenue. I hope you guys are all having a great day today. Not a lot of news has dropped today, but there are two things I want to talk about. Mainly one thing, and that is the Birds of Prey set photos that just dropped. So I want to go ahead and talk about those with you guys, see what you guys think about them. And since it's been a while since we've read some of the comments from our previous video, I'm going to go ahead and do that today. So that part should be fun because the last video sparked some really interesting debate in the comment sections. And I think it'll be fun to talk about. So let's get right into it. Okay, so the first thing we are looking at here is new pics of Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn in the upcoming Birds of Prey movie. And in this particular, these particular set of pictures right here, it looks like she is moving out of Mr. J's apartment or condo or safe house, whatever you want to call it. That is the Harley Quinn that we are used to seeing, her with the longer hair. It looks like she has her classic bat there, the roller skates, and all this other stuff right here. She has a different look, a little bit of a different look. She's definitely looking like she got kicked out somewhere. So got the sequins pants. Again, this is probably not a look that's going to catch on, but it looks like a more casual Harley Quinn. Looks pretty cool to me. Not the highest quality pictures, but she looks to be roaming the streets of Gotham or wherever the city's, wherever it's taking place right here. We know the movie's being shot in LA right now, but these are cool pictures. I like them. So this is coming from a Twitter account at Birds of Prey DC. But we know we also do have more pictures here of Harley Quinn and Cassandra Cain. So you could see her. Oh, look, she has some dog food here, so that is very telling. She has this pretty revealing outfit, and Cassandra Cain looking like she's carrying groceries. I'm really hoping this character is not going to be really annoying. You know, I liked Deadpool 2 when I first watched it, but the most I realized after I'd watched it actually 3 times now, and each time I watched it, I found the chubby kid, I forget his name, to be incredibly annoying. It's just not, his character didn't work for me, and I'm hoping they don't have a character like that in this Cassandra Cain here. Again, I am not ready to judge the movie outright. A lot of people are inflamed about the costume situation right now, but it looks like the reason why this is interesting, not because we get to see Cassandra Cain, but because she's carrying dog food, and that means she may be having her hyenas. I forget her hyena's name. One is Lou, one is something else, but the classic hyenas from the animated series. So it looks like she's gonna be getting those hyenas, or maybe they're gonna be replaced with dogs in the movie. Who knows? And here's another look at them walking side by side. So we do know Cassandra Cain from the early tease had that cast going on. Harley Quinn's looking to be it's probably going to be mentoring her, and I'm not sure what that says on her shirt right there, but I'm liking the outfit right here. It looks like it's definitely matching the tone of this movie. Again, I'm not opposed to what's going on with right now. Okay, here's another shot of them coming out of a grocery store, it looks like. So what does it say in the caption here? Just, you know, doesn't really give us much. Let's go ahead and check out what people have to say down below. It has them running here, more images of them running, more clearer shots, and look at this right here. Yeah, Harley's getting the hyenas. Yep, you guys can't see me right now, but that's my reaction behind the screen right now. So there's other people. What are their hyenas? The hyena names? I cannot remember. If you guys remember the names of her hyenas, let me know in the comments below. I can't remember on the top of my head, but let me know what you guys think of these pictures. I think it looks really cool. We do have another look at Mary Elizabeth Winstead in the Huntress costume, and here we go. Check it out. Again, these costumes in this movie, you know, the costumes we've seen so far, it doesn't look to be incredibly flashy or incredibly comic accurate. Even at the same time, you get that the director is going for a certain aesthetic for this movie. She's looking to place these characters in a believable, real world. Or actually, she's trying to place us in a world that seems believable, which is kind of crazy because this is the same world that Aquaman might be existing in. But hey, maybe it's because they're trying to separate these worlds now. Who knows? DC's hopefully giving creative control to the directors. But yeah, in In the perfect world, this is the same universe as the Aquaman that we've gotten so far, the BVS we've gotten, the Justice League, the Man of Steel. But yeah, this is obviously not the flashiest costume. I'm wondering if we're going to get a mask on her face, but she definitely has the purple and black aesthetic. She has the holsters right here. So I am looking forward to a badass Huntress. We shall see. Now, I know a lot of people are not fans of the costumes that have been coming out right now, especially of the Black Canary costume. But let me know what you guys think about the Huntress and the recent Harley Quinn picks. I tend to like them, and again, for me, I'm gonna tend to like a lot of these things that drop until one really aggravates me for maybe it's incredibly not comic accurate or it's not genuine to the character. So yeah, there is that. Next story we're going to talk about here is David F. Sandberg reacting to the beginning of marketing for Shazam. So again, if you follow David F. Sandberg on Instagram, he posted this morning. It's a billboard of Shazam, and it's a super cool billboard. Just getting that name out there. It says Shazam, just say the word. April 5th has both Freddy, I'm assuming that's Freddy, can't see right there, Freddy and Shazam. Super cool, super eye-catchy, and he says it's starting. So David F. Sandberg has been on the defense as of late because a lot of people are hounding him for that second trailer of Shazam, and I'm not sure if he has any control at all, and I wouldn't think he has complete control over this. But of course, they're gonna bide their time, wait for the perfect time, let the marketing team do its job, guys. I know we all can't wait, but just know, with this Instagram post, you can see that it is starting indeed. Okay, that's all the news I really wanted to talk about today, but I did want to respond to some of you guys' comments from the last video. I was actually able to type some responses out, but for some of those that I didn't get to do that, I'll go ahead and address some of those here. So I'm just going to go ahead and scroll through and choose out some at random. Okay, Kev Rules, you had other comments as well, definitely made some good points, but here, this one I didn't get to respond to yet. If the early critic reviews are so good for Captain Marvel, why has Captain Marvel's box office opening weekend projections fallen by 60+ million? And yeah, if you guys didn't know, Captain Marvel's, I think they originally projected the opening weekend for that movie to be at around 160, 180, which was super high. You know, I could never fathom, especially given how the marketing was being accepted in the mainstream. It didn't. I think that the overwhelming opinion of a lot of people was that the marketing was underwhelming. So yeah, you know what? Critic reactions and reviews seem to be good, but opening weekend box office did drop. Now, Fandango is starting to report that, you know, ticket sales are actually surging right now, especially with the good critic reviews. And then Kev Rules did have another comment in the section saying, hey, you know what, Disney is peddling their influence to these critics. So if the critics don't give it good reviews, they may not get get access to early previews and things like that, and that very much may be the case too. So Kev Rules definitely makes a good point. Early critic reviews seem to be good, so you know, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that most people enjoyed it. For me, I'm looking to just enjoy the movie. I'm not looking for the perfect movie. I know there's a lot of people who have a disdain for Brie Larson, given what she said and the way she delivered her comments, but we shall see. Okay. Knight says, hey, can you give a room/shelf behind you tour? It seems like you have a bunch of awesome stuff. It would be cool to see. Also, great video. And Jeremy Ward says, here, I've noticed that too. And yes, I can definitely give you guys a tour. Let's go ahead and do that right now. All right, I will definitely give you guys a tour of what I got going on in the background here. I don't have the most comic figures or comics out there, but I will definitely give you a tour of what I got going on here. So let's go ahead and check it out. So right here, top row, as you can see, I got all of the Aquaman Funko Pops. Absolutely love that movie. I think my favorite has to be King Orm right here. King Orm is looking pretty sick. I got little Black Manta Funko Pop keychain as a gift sometime during Christmas. And the bottom Funko Pops, I have Iron Man, Black Panther Warrior Falls version. I absolutely love that scene. I have a Star-Lord. I can't remember when I got this, but it's a special edition version of Star Wars, Star-Lord. I got the Flash from Justice League. I loved the Flash's suit, made a cosplay of it. And then I got, there's another Aquaman Funko Pop when he fought Orm for the first time. And right here you can see my Panasonic G7. This is the video I made YouTube videos with for the first 2 years of this channel, or the first, year and a half of this channel. I'm using the Panasonic G9 right now. Right here you can see my Back to the Future bottle opener. Darren got me this at San Diego Comic-Con last year. Absolutely love this thing. It is so clutch. When you pop open the bottles, the cap stays on here because it's magnetic. So super clutch. I have my comics up here that I'm currently reading. Not all of my comics, but here's some of the comics, some of the titles that I'm reading. You can see that right here. I feel like something else needs to go on this wall. It's only been 2 months since I've been living over here, so I'm definitely gonna fill that in. But moving down here are my 2 favorite superheroes right here, Batman and Superman, and my 2 favorite figures. This armored Batman here has the light up eyes, and we got Henry Cavill over there. I can definitely pose these guys differently, and I probably should now. They've been stuck in this position for a while. So, super cool figures, absolutely love them. And then I got Crossbones and Captain America here. I actually really like these figures too from Civil War. And then we got that shield in the back from the first Captain America movie. Someone gave me that as a gift, so I thought I'd put it on my shelf. And over here we have Thanos fighting Doctor Strange and Iron Man. This was a spur of the moment buy at my local comic shop. I really love these figures right here as well. It was a really cool scene. Star-Lord done fucked up. Down here, just accessories for my YouTube videos. Return of the Jedi mug. Absolutely love this mug. I think it adds a little character to this little cubby right here. Here you can see more video accessories, and you can see my thesis from when I graduated, or when I got my master's degree back in 2015, kinesiology master's degree. Got that done. I'll put that away later. You can see my gimbal right there. I have a lot of video gears, stuff that I have no business owning, but I just love having a lot of gear. See my green screen there? I used to shoot videos on green screen and sometimes still use it. Got my camera charger here, and I got more stuff here. You can see my workflow right here. I got my Mac, got my Game of Thrones mouse pad, and got my I got this as a gift. This is super cool. And then I'm studying up to for another personal training certification right there. Over here, gotta show you guys this right here. These are my Jock Star Wars posters. I absolutely love these. This is the first one I got over here, released a few years ago now. This is the Into the Garbage Chute Flyboy one. Then we have right here, we have the Empire Strikes Back one, my favorite Star Wars movie. Again, both of these posters are drawn by the artist Jock. Amazing posters. And the Return of the Jedi one, just released a few months ago, and it should be shipping in March. So that's gonna be on my wall. Cannot wait to have those. Yes, they look amazing. And here's some more comic stuff right here for you guys. I have some of my graphic novels, a few more pops, Star Wars pops my girlfriend has. And then we have more comics over here. And we have my Kylo Ren outfit over here too. I got a little voice changer to make it sound like actual Kylo Ren. So some people are not a fan of the Star Wars movies that have been coming out lately, but I am a big fan of Star Wars in general. So there you guys have it, my backdrop. Let's go ahead and back to the... Okay, back to reading the comments. Let's go ahead and see. Mr. MGS Big Boss 77 says, many of us don't like Brie Larson's behavior, which has been reported over the past few months, and our reactions to the Captain Marvel trailers. But I'll be honest and say I'm not a hater. If the film's good, I'll potentially see it. Shazam is far more guaranteed viewing for me without any DC bias attached to that, as that film, like Alita Battle Angel, has been in development for decades and finally got to be made, so it's a must anyways. But as a fan of both DC and Marvel, if Captain Marvel is watchable, I might chance it. Apologize if I'm messing up reading from here. I don't have my glasses on, but yeah, so again, Brie Larson's comments, the way they were delivered. I don't think she really meant any hate towards men or white men, for that matter. I think she just delivered those comments in a very tasteless manner, and I think she made a statement trying to clarify it too, but it definitely left a bad taste in people's mouth. But definitely, Shazam is something that is a guaranteed watch for myself as well. Alita Battle Angel, I did watch. I enjoyed the visuals. I enjoyed the whole concept and story of it. I just didn't think they landed the dialogue and the love story, which was a huge part of it. So that's why I kind of gave it a low score, and maybe it wasn't deserving of that low of a score. So yeah, thanks for chiming in, Mr. Big Boss. I know you commented a few other comments as well. We'll try to answer those later. El Chapo, I'm assuming, is that how you say it? No movie should have 100% positive reaction if honesty is involved. I guess no film is perfect except for the generic MCU trash. Yeah, so again, a lot of people have strong opinions, and definitely welcome to their own opinions. And that's true. Like, you know, you're never going to get 100% positive reactions. But if you watch my videos today, there was one slightly negative reaction saying it was just kind of, you know, the first half was kind of boring, or it was like a slow, very slow pace. It was very mediocre. I think something to that effect is what, but they said it picked up at the end. So I think that was the most negative review that I read yesterday. But yeah, you know what? Again, like you bring up a good point. You know, maybe Disney, and like Kev Rules said in one of the other comments, maybe because of the Disney influence, people are afraid to criticize this movie. Who knows? I'm definitely going to check it out because it already has my money. I already bought tickets to it. Brandon Christopher says, want to see Captain Marvel, but the trailers look weak though. Yes, they definitely looked super weak. I don't know. Some people were hyped off the trailers. I was not. And I was even less hyped for the little clips that dropped with the trailers. So like the clip of her on the train, terrible, terrible action scene. But again, we have to watch the movie in context. So I'm willing to give it a chance. And also that scene where she's yelling at the Skrull did not do it for me. It really looked cringy. So again, I'm going to go ahead and wait to see it on screen. If I was to see just a little clip of Aquaman and him saying that stupid armpit joke to Mira, that was the only thing I saw and judged it on, I would have not. I probably would have not seen that movie. But Aquaman was amazing, minus all that the cringy dialogue at some parts. Malachi Draws says, I'm not sure if I'll be going to see Captain Marvel or not simply because of all the negativity surrounding the main actress. I usually ignore social media and stuff and come to my own conclusions, but we'll see. I'm simply a super fan. Always have been, always will be. I agree with you, man. Yeah, in regards to, you know, controversy with the actor, you know, for me, I can see how that's going to annoy people. I really could. And I'm really trying to ignore that right now, and especially because I just want to be entertained. So I'm definitely going to give this movie a shot. Isaac Oluwade says, here's another problem with the movie. Captain Marvel is obviously stronger than literally everyone in the entire movie. Why would I watch a movie when I know there's literally no chance the villain's going to win? And he says Armie Hammer would be incredible as Batman. He has the look, in my opinion. Definitely agree with you in regards to Armie Hammer. I hope he is the guy they choose to be Batman. In regards to Captain Marvel being overpowered, yes, Kevin Feige has talked about how she's probably the most powerful Avenger. And in regards to why you're going to watch the movie, you know, I don't know what other movies you're a fan of, but someone like Superman, we all know he's the most powerful character. He's probably the most overpowered character in comics, but it's the way the writers can tell a story. Can they humanize the character and make us relate? And if that's the job of the director and the writers. So if they're able to do that and tell a compelling story, I'm willing to watch a character who's super overpowered, because these are comic book movies after all. We all know, for the most part, the hero is going to win. So we got to suspend our imagination a little bit and kind of let the kid watch through the eyes of a kid, because that's, at least for me, I feel like I'm a kid again watching these movies, but I do like to watch it with a somewhat of a critical eye. So I get you in what you're trying to say here, but if you're going to compare it to other movies, like the DC universe, for example, with Superman, we all know Superman's going to come out on top. So there's that. So yeah, I'm going to give it a chance. The video game Her, you guys need way more subs. Oh, thank you for that, video game Her. I know you make YouTube videos too, gaming videos. If you guys are into gaming, check her channel out for sure. And here's the last one for today. I'll just scroll down. Let's see. Firestorm says, I'm down for it, but you know, I would not even be surprised what they have in store for Batman still involves Ben, even if he denies it. You know what? I would be down if Ben Affleck's still involved somehow, and I think he is. He is still a producer for this Batman movie, but my opinion, I don't think he's going to be involved anymore. I think that Jimmy Kimmel show where they raised up the cape and cowl that Warner Brothers gave them, I think that was the nail in the coffin for Ben Affleck as Batman. But I'm always going to love his portrayal in Batman vs Superman, that warehouse fight scene, the best fight scene in all superhero comic book movies. So at least in my opinion. So yep, that's all I got time for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a like. It really helps support the channel. Hit the notification bell to make sure to be notified for all our future videos. And I will catch you guys later. Peace.